folks, Fat Guy Flies RC coming to you from Avon Park Aero Modelers Club. Big shout out to Banana Hobby for sending me out this P-68 by X-Fly. Just a great little starter plane. We're going to take her up and do the maiden flight on her. I'm running a 1300 3S with a 25 seats and Aeros RC LiPo. Now the plane comes with an XT30 adapter, so you'll have, if you're going to run a battery that has an XT60, you'll need to get an adapter or change out your ESC's lead. But the stock is an XT30. All right, little twin. You watch my unboxing build and radio videos, so let's take her up and have a little bit of fun with her. All right, just a little guy. Right, left, up, down, right, left. All right. Timer set for 5 minutes. CG is exactly 30 millimeters back from the leading edge of the wing. Got a little bit of a cross breeze, which nothing for regular or full-size planes or standard size RC planes. But for this little guy, we'll just have to see. All right, and just so you know, the ESCs were calibrated. I did not have to worry about that. Nice little plane, nice takeoff there. I'll try to keep it in kind of close as possible because this is the maiden flight for one thing, but number two, it's a small plane. And I have no clouds or anything in the background for you to see. So let's I have no kind of gyro or stabilization. The plane comes plug and play, so you'll have to provide your own receiver. My receiver that I'm using is a Liminar X Gen 2. Well, she got a little bit of, carries her weight a little bit. We'll have to do a little bit further out to do a landing. All right. Or if I can pull a knife edge off. Maybe a little bit of one. All right, a little further out. But that blue and white shows up really well. Just a nice stable little plane. Whoa. All right. There are some plastic bits on the bottom if you wanted to remove the landing gear and hand tosser. I don't think she's intended to do that, but I know it would. I put 30% expo on that nose on the rudder because she is awfully sensitive on that. Plenty of power. We're going to take her up now. Yeah, nice little flyer. I'm running 100% throws with 30% expo all the way around. Little touch and go there. I'm wondering if that nose gear is, that nose wheel's not rolling real well because she wants to nose in. I'll have to check that. But a nice little plane to make, just kind of fly your pattern. Not going to break the bank. I think it's what, $129? So it's not super expensive. The batteries will run you anywhere from $10 to $15 each. Get you 2 or 3 batteries, come out in the field. You could probably fly this thing for 10 minutes. Yeah, just a nice little plane. Definitely not intimidating. Yeah, you're going to want to flare just a little bit. The typical tricycle gear, flare just a touch to let your mains settle in, and then let your nose drop. Don't go crazy on the rudder, because like if you really touch it like that and just barely, just gentle movements, small corrections. The one lesson I ever had, from the only time I had in lessons, was one lesson, and he said there's two things that he taught me to remember: take off into the wind, land into the wind, and be very small corrections on your sticks, just barely touch. He goes, so because a small correction can have a huge dynamic impact in the air. Of course, that was back before there was safe and rates, and I mean, we might have had rates, I don't really remember. That was so long ago. 75 megahertz radio, Fatava. I think that was the only game in town was Fatava. All right, and they were new. EDS hadn't even started yet. They didn't have enough power to get out of their own way. Now they're phenomenal. All right. Yeah, definitely want to flare a little bit. Keep that nose up. Just a little bit, just a tiny bit, not a whole lot. All right, let's go ahead and land it. There's no flaps, just simple 4-channel control. Great beginner plane though. There you go. Like I say, I'm just barely moving my thumb on that rudder. If I really hit it, boy, she'll move all over the place. So just small corrections. And she looks good too. All right, motor off. Flew for a solid 3 minutes. Timer was set for 5 minutes, but I think y'all get the gist of the plane. Top loader, which is nice. Now, if you watch my radio and unbox video, I have a link in there for the adapter that I use to turn the XT60 battery connection to the XT30 battery connection to an XT60, because the XT60 3-cells are a lot more common. 76%. After 3 minutes, 76%. Easy, you could get 10 minutes. The way I was flying, you could get for 10 minutes easy out of this plane. All right, now to show you, I know I showed you already, but I had that battery all the way far back against this back opening here, but that's the biggest battery you want to put in here, 1300. So if I got 1000 or an 800, I would progressively move that further forward. The rule of thumb is the bigger the battery, the further back, the lighter the battery, the further forward. Whatever keeps that CG. If you're ever in doubt, once you put the battery in there, pick her up, put her on your CG points where I showed you how to put it on there, and as long as she's fairly level, maybe slightly nose heavy, you should be in good shape. All right, folks, that is the P-68, P-68 by X-Fly, sent to me by Banana Hobby. Thank you, Banana Hobby. Got my Banana Hobby hat on. And yeah, good little plane. I'm going to have to take back what I said about belly landing. That doesn't have a grub screw to take that front gear out, so you would have to remove everything if you wanted to belly land. And you could. Those motors are high enough up off there, and it's light enough, but you know, that's your plane. All right, y'all have a good one. Don't forget to like and subscribe. God bless y'all, and don't forget, faith, family, and friends, and then cool little microplanes.